news available today. The long-awaited information that we've long awaited for. The release of the famous Monstera Thai constellations from Costa farms. When was the release? What was the price? Were they sold out? What are people thinking? We will find out if you keep on watching this video. So today is April 6th, 2022. As I was here having my lunch, scrolling through my Instagram in my phone, I got to this post. I basically skipped through it, but at some point I realized what this was saying. It says, posted from Costa Farms Instagram, it says from them, update. Walmart.com is working to get the product page up for purchase ASAP. Thanks for your patience. We are happy to finally announce that the first batch of Monstera Thai constellations are ready to make their way to your homes. We have partnered with Walmart to donate all proceeds from sales to the Nature Conservatory. Shop today at walmart.com/Costa Farms with a limit of 1 plant per customer. What? Like when I realized what I was reading, I couldn't believe it. We had been waiting for, what is it, good 2 years since we heard that Costa Farms was trying to produce a mass amount of Monstera Thai constellations so everybody could have access to them. From what we knew, Costa Farms is always trying to make rare plants available in big amounts so most of us can get them in our homes, which has made me love shopping at big box stores to try to find some of these rare plants at lower prices, as you guys have seen in my videos. Now, we have been actually awaiting to see when these Monstera constellations become available. They had previously said they was going to be available maybe in 2021, I heard. It didn't happen. 2022 was supposed to be the predicted year, and here it is. They've actually, for the first time, have made it on sale, available online for anybody to purchase. Now, we did hear that last year they did send like a trial, a certain amount of Monstera Thai constellations to different grocery stores. From what I saw, sometimes people were posting pictures in reddit.com where they were seeing them and people were able to buy them. And they were being sold at $80. $80 for a very nice mature one. Seems like it looked a little bigger than the one I have here, with a little bit bigger leaves or with more fenestrations. So that was a deal. $80 for a plant that usually sells for hundreds, or even maybe 1,000. As we know, plants have gone up in price considerably during this pandemic. It seems like a lot of people are turning into plants as a comfort or as a way to have a nice peaceful hobby in their lives, but unfortunately some plants have gone up for the high demand, and that is very unfortunate. So we were all very excited to try to be able to get one of these at a lower price. As you guys can tell, it's a beautiful plant. It's a Monstera. I've always loved Monsteras, and it has some variegation. And I have my beautiful green Monstera. It's actually humongous. I'm getting ready to put it out on my patio, and I want to keep that one forever. But when I was able to get one of these, I noticed, yes, it's really beautiful. You get these beautiful Monstera leaves, and then you get this different variegation that you never know what you're gonna get. But I will tell you, it's a very slow grower. Anyhow, back to the subject. So as soon as I saw this, what do you think I did? I went to walmart.com/Costa Farms, and we started trying to find it, right? And yes, you're able to go there, and we were able to find it. And we're gonna insert a picture of what we found in the Walmart website. So as you can see, it says sold out. So we were not able to even see the price there because it said sold out. So I started reading through the comments here on the Costa Farms website. So it seems like from the moment they actually put the announcement, the next person that the first person that commented here says, weird, almost like I said you do the exact same thing. Here we are. Congrats on your tax write-off and payday. $600 is absurd, inaccessible, and downright wrong. Anyways, I started scrolling down and it seems like a lot of people were saying sold out and $600? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Sold out, $600, and there's a lot of people that are not very happy in the comments. You guys can see it if you guys want to see it from the Costa Farms website on their Instagram. So there you go. We were wondering when it was going to be released. Well, it seems like the first batch was released April 6th. It was sold online through Walmart's website. Interesting, right? And the price was, according to all the comments, was $600. Now, if any of you guys bought one, let me know. Send it in the comments. Let me know if it's true. But it seems there's tons of comments of $600. It seems like a lot of people were able to see it, but maybe not purchase it. And they were just able to see the price. So, am I in shock? Yes, I am. Because so far, Costa Farms has not sold any plant for hundreds of dollars. The most I've seen is, I think, $50 for a big plant. But most of the times they're bringing their 6-inch pots, you know, a ceramic planter for $20, which I've gotten great deals. I got the Philodendron squamifera for $20 with the ceramic pot, which, you know, I'm very grateful to have been able to get a lot of plants in a very reduced price or a more normal price versus the high price that they went up for. So when we knew of this Monstera Thai Constellation and the fact that they sold some as samples or a trial for $80, I guess it had all of us thinking, oh, okay, it's going to be a little more than 20 bucks, obviously, but a lot less than what normally these plants sell for. Because if you buy an established plant, according to where you live is how much it's going to be. And I'm sure there's countries where these are cheap, but in the United States, I don't think I've seen one for less than $250 for a small established plant, which is what I paid for this plant, to be honest with you. I bought mine at the beginning of 2020, maybe April, and as I visited the same nursery where I bought it from, months later, it's gone up in price, and in that nursery right now, they're $500. So, of course, but I almost died when I paid this amount of money. Honestly, in my mind, I thought, well, it's really, really expensive, but maybe I'll make my money back later when I sell some cuttings. Has it been easy? No. Have I sold any cuttings? No. This is the plant that I had the big history of. It was dying from root rot, and I was kind of dying. Just, emotionally roller coaster with this plant. And I was able to save it, and I did a lot of documentation of everything that I did, just in case any of you guys are going through any trouble, you guys can see a little bit, and we'll link some videos up here that you guys can see. But as you can tell, it was successful. The plant's doing great. I have not had any more issues with it anymore. So there it is. I just wanted you guys to know. Also, the fact they mentioned that all proceeds go to the Nature Conservancy, which that's pretty interesting, right? So I feel like there's bad news and good news. Bad news, it's not going to cost $80, at least not now, not from what they did this time. It's a lot more. It's about 7 times more. But good news, if it makes you feel better, the money will be used according to what they are stating. It's going to be donated. All proceeds of sales go to the Nature Conservatory. So I started looking it up a little bit more, what their website says that it does. It says your gift helps advance science, foster collaboration. We work together to grow conservation funding and establish environmentally conscious practices. We make a global impact. It says there's scientists on the ground in more than 70 countries around the world. And your gift helps to effectively conserve the most ecological important lands, oceans, lakes, and rivers. We shape practical policies. By leveraging our scientific results, we help shape policies that limit pollution, prevent habitat loss, and promote biodiversity on a global scale. We safeguard nature. With your support, we work tirelessly to defend natural resources, protect endangered species, keep our drinking water clean, and preserve nature. So this is just a little idea. I mean, you guys can read a little bit more on it, but that is good news, right? It says that all proceeds will go to this. So you do have to think that if you were to just go buy this plant at a nursery and just give the money to the nursery versus here, it's gonna go to this if they do like they're saying they're going to do. So that's something to think about. I'm sure you guys all are gonna have different opinions of what you think about this. And to each its own. I feel like everybody makes their own decision on how they spend their money. I think everybody has their own life, and nobody of us should judge the other person. It is what it is. A lot of things have gone up in price, unfortunately, during this pandemic, and plants are one of them. So I do believe that it's not important to have expensive plants to enjoy your plant journey, to junglify your home, to find peace and relaxation through plants. I am still in love with my common plants, or the plants that are more easily available and at cheaper prices. As you guys can see here in my plant wall, I have a mixture, but overall they're very common plants because they're the easiest. Like I have them here in this plant wall that does not receive too much light, medium, and these are the plants that I have chosen that do well in this area. And one of the plants that really highlighted here that has a lot of variation, it doesn't cost too much money, is this one right here. This is a pothos. It's a Manchula pothos, and every leaf has variegation. Very similar to the Thai Constellation or to the Alba. Well, more to the Thai Constellation because instead of being a sharp white, it's more of a creamy color. But this is what the hype is about, is variegation. And look, you can get variegation in very cheap plants. I got this plant in probably Lowe's. It is from Costa Farms and it was about $20. It was already very big and established, maybe not trailing as much. But there you go. A plant, you know, there's all kinds of plants and a lot of them do have the variegation and they're not very expensive. So if you do not have the money, you know, I would definitely suggest that you're not missing out on something that's going to change your life. And I don't think you should invest a lot of money on the plant just for the variegation, because like anything in life, once you have it, you're going to have it and it's not going to be life-changing. I think plants are great, and I think I encourage people to get plants because I think it's a great way to relieve your stress. You connect with nature. I think it's peaceful for me. Just green is great for us. Caring for something living is something very special, and seeing the new leaves in the growths. But you know, you do not feel comfortable or don't have the money to pay for something very expensive, don't do it. You'll be completely fine without them, and you're still going to enjoy your plant journey a whole lot. We hope that, you know, we're all curious and sometimes we want something new in our collection, and that's why sometimes we want something that we don't have, and that's why these more uncommon plants get interesting, because it just adds variety to our collection. I totally get that. But from speaking from someone that does have plants, you know, that are more uncommon and has plants that are common, I could be completely fine enjoying all the cheaper plants, just more accessible pricing plants. It does not transform your life to have an uncommon plant, you know, because they're all beautiful and they're uncommon just to your country. But if you were in the country where these plants were originally from, they would be very common plants. So that is my little spill, and that's my little thoughts. And I just wanted to let you guys know, because a lot of us wanted to know these details about this release from Costa Farms, and I hoped it helped maybe for you to know that if you didn't get to order one, that you knew the price and you wouldn't feel so bad. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. There's a lot more videos coming. Thank you for your support. We're almost at 10,000 subscribers. Thank you for your support. I cannot believe it. I enjoy doing these videos for you guys. I enjoy filming in my life. I enjoy recording things in my life. I enjoy talking, describing, in sharing my enthusiasm for all the things that are the beautiful things that are in life. And thank you for being a good plant family that we can share all this together. Have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe and give a thumbs up, and your comments always help. Bye.